so excited.
So if you can tell, we are on our way to the monkey forest. We're in Ubud now. We're not in Canggu anymore. We're on our way to the sacred monkey forest. Taylor's cannot contain herself. So I have no idea what to expect, but I'm expecting a lot of monkeys. So we have to have our stuff strapped down and hidden because they are known to steal things. I was saying I just saw a video of a monkey stealing a girl's passport and ripping all the pages out of it. So we are gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep everything locked down. The tickets are a crisp 100,000 each, which is like $9 Canadian. We got our tickets. So around the park they have these little containers that have corn and potatoes and various vegetables in them for the monkeys to come have a little snack on. So that's what they're doing here.
They're making little sounds. Can you hear them? These ones are like injured monkeys, or some of them are blind, and some of them have like lost arm and legs, so they wouldn't be able to survive in the wild. Like they wouldn't be able to find food and socialize properly with the other monkeys. So they've built this little exhibit and habitat for them so they can safely be together and still be in a group, but not be out with all the other ones, so they don't have to worry, which is so sweet. And they all have little names. Oh, that one's missing the arm. Oh. I know, you guys have to be in here. It's for your own interest. Oh. They probably think we're bringing in food. I'm sorry. Look, you've got lots of bananas. Clearly, you're very well taken care of. You've got very nice fur, and you're still chunky.
You're still chunky.
Oh.
We all got really expensive popsicles from this Kmart. They were like ridiculously expensive. Tanya picked avocado chocolate, which is a weird combo. So she's gonna try.
I didn't really pick it. I was strong-armed. That's what it looks like.
You picked avocado chocolate?
I'm not sure. It's alright. But it has actually a sweet.
Did you get it again?
No.
Oh.
It started pouring rain, so we got a car from the Kmart that we were sitting eating our ice creams at to the Ubud market. This is where we are now. This is, I think, the biggest market here in Ubud, and it's selling a lot of like typical stuff that we've seen all over Asia, like the souvenirs, stuff like that. So we're gonna wander around. Hopefully the rain goes away. Carson stepped in a huge puddle.
I was not impressed that we ordered a car. It was $5 and it was like not even a 10-minute drive. I would have walked in the rain, but
it was a 19-minute walk and it was pouring rain, obviously, as you saw, and no one was putting up with Carson's antics.
what about the art market?
Great.
Oh, thoughts for your family?
There's a lot of stuff in here and a lot of people.
Why don't you show off your purchase?
Carson did some good bargaining to get single beer koozie for Byron. Because they wanted us to buy 6 for 100,000, but Carson got them down to 10,000, 20,000 for one, which is a good deal. Good job, Carson.
So you're welcome, Byron. We know you love your beer koozies. I'm here to exclusively barter for what everyone else wants, but I don't want to buy anything, so I'm just a utility man. Oh,
That looks nice.
and now apparently I am getting something.
With the black shorts, it actually looks quite fancy, Carson. I think it looks nice.
Look how beautiful. Maybe did I buy one first before I saw this one? Yes, but then I can just give this to someone as a gift. Plus they were only $4.
So we had a very successful shop.
Yes,
Taylor
we did.
got 2 fans,
I sure did.
and Tanya even got a skirt.
Strong. And a beer koozie.
It's very pretty.
For
And
Dad.
one singular beer koozie.
Not 6, we got 1.
Yeah.
And Carson's Barton is excellent.
Carson's Barton was excellent.
And we're gonna come back because I found a sport that I really like.
And we're
So
gonna
I-
get Carson to have a matching outfit.
Yeah. So we're gonna come back for. I'm gonna sleep on it. She said 100,000, which is like 9 Canadian dollars, but I think we could probably get it for 80,000, which is like 7. So we'll come back. Carson will barter for that too. I'm gonna get it. I won't have to worry about the skirt flowing up in the wind because
It'll
it's
be
shorts.
perfect.
And Carson's gonna get the matching top.
And then we'll have fun of you.
That will not be coming up in the vlog.
So now that the rain has stopped, we are in Ubud Palace, which was the official house of the royal family that ruled here at one time. It's different than the other palaces we've been to. It's a lot smaller. You can walk through like the entire thing in kind of 15 minutes. And there isn't an entrance fee. At least we didn't pay an entrance fee to get in here. So it's not a huge grand experience like some of the other places were. But the architecture here is really, really pretty. It's got the sculptures that we've been seeing all over Asia. And you can also watch a traditional dance here. So it's super cool, super pretty. All the temples and the old palaces feel a lot similar to Angkor Wat. It's that same like mossy, rocky sort of composition. So we're gonna wander through here, and it's 5 o'clock, so we'll probably get dinner after. Now we're in the Water Palace. It costs 50,000 to get in here, and they give you these robes that you must wear. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. All the lotus leaves, I guess, and flowers. And all the color and the plants and the spurting water. I got nasi campur for dinner, and it's rice, corn fritters, some mixed up veggies, shredded chicken, and
Tempeh.
and then some fancy sauces. Looks delicious. I'm very excited.
I got the vegetarian. Mine came with skewers of tofu. Look at that. Let me hold it up like a makeup person. And corn fritters, the sauces, everything that Tanya's had, except for the shredded chicken. It was also on Tuesdays, Sundays, and Fridays, I think. It's ladies' night at this restaurant, so you get a free cocktail. So we all got pina coladas, except for Carson, who's not a lady.
They're very strong.
Kristen and I are on our own today, just the 2 of us again. We're doing a waterfall tour, and we're going to the rice terraces. potentially a swing, and my most exciting stop, the Holy Water Temple. Right now we're at our first waterfall, which is Tegennyugan.
Genuingan.
Yeah, so we have our driver, and our driver is so cool. We're so happy that we got him, and we're gonna go check out these waterfalls. I forgot the waterproof mod because I'm silly, so we're not gonna get to bring it in to the water, unfortunately. So at this waterfall is the Oma Day Club, which I read about on the list of things to do in Bali. Apparently it's a really, really nice kind of beach club, but instead of being beachfront, it's waterfall front. It says it's free entry, which is super cool. I didn't know that. They have a pool, they have a restaurant, you know, your typical like beach club sort of thing. But if you're looking for a little bit of luxury in front of this beautiful waterfall, it is here at the Tegennyugan waterfall.
Like a scary face. Okay, we're here at Canto Lampo, which is a famous waterfall as well. The guy said it's very popular for Instagram photos, and let me tell you, is that ever true? There are some ladies taking some wild photos, and it's popular.
I would even call it Instagram photos. It's like full on Instagram photos. It's like influencer level.
It's a bit ridiculous.
The people taking the photos do not look happy.
So,
like the boyfriend do not look very happy.
But it's really cool. Like you can see, it's just beautiful. And there's this little ravine thing we can walk through. You like wade through the river, so I'm loving it. It's awesome. It feels like you're in the jungle valley walking through. Whoa! Caught it 4K. It's real deep here, like waist deep in here. But like wading through a jungle pool is so fun. Awesome, jumping in the waterfall. That one was awesome. Yeah. There was like a giant swimming pool, but you could climb up the big rock under the waterfall, and you're standing right in the waterfall. You need to jump in with the water, which is just super cool, very unique, super fun.
I was a little nervous, but I ended up jumping. Everyone there was super nice, and there's way less people than at the other two waterfalls. This one's really, really cool. There are two names for it though. I'll put on the screen, I can't remember what it is. So if you get a little confused, this seems to be like the official name. It was super fun. That's the last of the waterfalls we're gonna tour today. And now we're headed off to Tirta Empul, which is the bathing temple. So I'm super excited about that. That's like an iconic thing to do here in Ubud. Now we finally made it to Turta Empul, which is the holy water spring. This is the iconic bathing temple, like I said. We're super excited to go and explore. It is a temple, so you're supposed to dress modestly, but they do give you the sarongs, and the typical dress code we've seen in Java and across Southeast Asia is not super enforced in Bali, so you don't have to worry about it. We all know from the past vlogs, I get a little worried about making sure I'm dressing appropriately, but they will give you the sarongs. Tickets are 50,000 each, so we are going to get our tickets and then we're gonna head inside. So as you can tell, it's kind of started raining a little bit. Good news is we're already wet from the swimming.
It's fitting, we're at the water temple.
It really adds to the ambiance. So I think we kind of wander through, and I think now we're heading into the area where they give you the sarongs so that you go into the water. So we got our sarongs. You get them from the shop back there. You can rent them for 10,000. It's like a Canadian dollar. And we've had them on. We have our bathing suits on stuff. I'm very excited. I have no idea what to do or how to participate, but I'm excited to participate. We just had an amazing time doing the bathing ritual here at the Turta Empul temple. This is a Hindu temple. We got a guide that was waiting at the entrance, and he said for a tip he'll walk us through the ritual, and I would highly recommend you guys doing the same thing. He was so great. He was explaining to us all about how this is a Hindu temple and how to properly go through the ritual. There are 3 different pools, as you saw in the video, and the first pool has 10 fountains where you make wishes about your present, you can reflect. The second pool has 2 fountains about your past, where you think about words that you have said that have hurt someone, or promises that you've made that you've broken. And then the last one just has 1 fountain that is about your future, so you can reflect on your future and what that looks like and the person that you want to be. It was really great having him to walk us through the process, make sure that we're doing it properly and that we're being respectful.
Yeah, it was really cool. A super fun moment, and it really gets you in the spirit because it's like the cold water and you're cleansing yourself. Very cool moment in my life that I really enjoyed. And yeah, the guy is great because there's a lot of fountains you're not supposed to use because they could be for a funeral, so they might mean that you're encouraging death or different ones like that. So you don't want to be messing that stuff up, and the guy was super awesome. So just an amazing experience that I really, really enjoyed.
We're at our last stop, which is the rice terraces. Came in through like the secret back entrance. Our guide told us about it, and it's only 15,000 for the tickets to come in through this back entrance, and you have to trek up a little bit. I'm excited to see the rice terraces. We've been learning a lot from our guide about the rice harvesting here. It's different in Bali than it was in Vietnam. They harvest every 4 months, he said. And in northern Vietnam, there's only 1 harvest a year, so the stakes were a lot higher then. And I guess it's because of the climate. He said that each village and each family harvests differently, so they can be anywhere along that 4-month growing interval. It's not like one annual harvest where everyone's doing the same thing. So super cool. These, he said, are mostly young rice. They're about a month into the process. So we're gonna go see them. They look beautiful. And I'm excited to walk through the rice terraces again. We haven't really done this since Vietnam. This is beautiful. The most gorgeous rice terraces we've seen all trip. So like I said, our guide asked us if we wanted to go to the front or the back entrance of these rice terraces. He said that the front is a lot more touristy, so we've opted for the back. There isn't a single person here. It's just us and our driver. He's been amazing.
Rice terraces are just like naturally the most fun thing ever. Like they're little windy grass paths on little cliffs and up and down and all. They're just so fun by the nature of what they are.
I just fell into the rice terrace. Luckily, I didn't squish any of the rice, but that was not fun. And now I'm gonna have to wash my little leggy off with the rice water. The walls are so thick here. So our tour is over. We just paid our driver, Wyan. He was so good. He shared so much about just the Balinese people and about all the places we were going. He was such a good driver. He was just an interesting guy to talk to, and he was super cool. And now we're walking down this kind of sketchy alley that our villa is behind. So interesting choice from Tanya for this one. But we are walking back and we're probably gonna get dinner later. But that's the end of our big day. We had a huge day today. Learned so much random stuff about Balinese culture from our guy. Like the first names of everyone here are just your birth order. So Wyan means he's the firstborn, and everyone has the first name Wyan. And then there's one for second, third, and fourth. And if you have a fifth born, your name is Wyan Backett. Wyan Backett?
Sure.
Or something like that, which it just basically restarts. So super weird, but Wyan,
funny.
Nice guy. And yeah, we're gonna head off for some dinner.
Yeah, I love Wyan. He's the best driver we've ever had.
Oh, by
He taught me so much. I was just chatting to him the whole time, and he told me everything about the temples and the festivals and this. Like, he was just awesome. And yeah, he gave us a great tour, suggested the waterfalls, and genuinely could not have been any better.
Yeah.
He's the best guy ever, and I'm gonna try and book him for tomorrow if he's not busy. So, and he gave us like the best restaurant suggestions of all time, like this place where they cook the chicken underground for 12 hours and you have to order it specially and all. Like, great. He's just a hero, and we're gonna try some of these amazing foods he suggested that are like his favorites in Bali. So
Yeah.
today was a great success.
So like I said, we're walking down this alley now, and one of the things Brian told us was that I'll talk more about tomorrow is there's a big ceremony that's happening, and part of the ceremony is butchering a pig. And as you know from some of the other vlogs, if you know, I'm vegetarian. Is this our road?
Yes.
Yeah. And I've never seen an animal butchered, and I got to see that today on this back alley because this is where everyone keeps their animals. So I got to see not one but 3 being butchered. I try to keep my head down, and we're coming up to the area where they were, so I'm gonna keep my head down again. I don't want to see that, but I've already seen a little bit.
Other than that though, big hit today. Could not have been better.
Yeah.
And we will see you later. So we were just saying that everyone always says about every place, like, oh, it has such amazing culture, and they do. But Bali specifically really lives up to the hype, where its culture is so unique, but mainly so involved and like active. Everyone here is really into the Balinese culture, like it's been passed down the whole time, and everyone takes active part in it every day, is really into it. Like, there's these ceremonies where everyone is doing it, and like everyone's house is the same based on the Balinese culture, and they all have the temples, and they'll go to their local temple all the time and do the offerings all the time and decorate their house. Everyone on this entire island is in the same culture and totally bought in and active, and it just blows your mind. Like, I really like it, and I think it's the best we've seen so far.
We were saying, like, Bali is not an unheard of place, like, and everyone says it's great and they love it here and people move here. Bali has exceeded our expectations. Like, I see why people live here. It is so nice. Like how Kirsten said, the culture is amazing. The Balinese culture is so different from Java's culture. Hinduism's super cool. The beaches are amazing. The people are so nice. The nature is so, the landscape is so nice.
It's like a true tropical paradise with the waterfalls and valleys and greenery.
So this is something that is properly rated. It's highly rated and deservedly so.
Yeah, it seems overrated when people talk about it and then you come here, and I think it does live up to the hype, which is very impressive, and especially for touristy things, I don't usually say that, so thumbs up.
So now we'll see you tomorrow.